growing up in a salon, the shop was my place of comfort. It was my place of feeling like I was a grown woman, although I was probably 8, 9 years old. It just always just made me feel at home. So I was 2 years old. My godmother was watching me, and when she came back, she was combing my hair, and it was just coming out clumps and clumps of hair. And then that's when they figured out I had alopecia. I kind of felt disconnected from the salon. I felt like, do I still belong here? I don't feel like the other girls who are my age who can go get their hair done. I think that's where my confidence started to just get low. My name is Keya Trammell. I'm a singer, songwriter, entertainer, actress, makeup artist, confidant, whole bunch of things. But I'm a woman, a strong, black woman. There are different types of alopecia. You can have alopecia areata, which is what I have now. My white blood cells attacks my hair follicles and my hair stops growing. Or you can have alopecia totalis, where you have no hair at all, no eyebrows, no eyelashes, no hair on your arms. When I was younger, I had totalis. My parents wanted to protect me. They really didn't know how to protect me, I guess. But they tried in their best. Like, we don't want people to bully you, because I was bullied as a young girl. I was talked about. I had a field trip to go to, and I needed my hair done, the next day, whatever. And I can have more hair in some months and then less hair in other months. First, it's the loud remarks on the bus, but then when we get into the museum, it's quiet remarks, it's laughter, it's snickering. And when people are, And I just felt out of place. I felt like, woe is me. Why would this happen to me? I thought by 16, my hair would grow back. And I thought by 21, I would just be draping. And when it didn't happen, it affected me. It's just like, if I can't grow hair, how can I have the things I want when the thing I really want is hair and it's not coming and I don't have any choice over it? And then I was in school. I think it's my senior year in high school. I'm laughing in class. I think this day I didn't put the extra little clip in the back of the wig, so it was a little loose, whatever. And I started laughing. I'm like, ah, ha, ha, ha. Girl, my wig flew. Like, not like just dropped. It was like, psh, like, oh, snap, where's my hair? And the class laughed, the teacher laughed. And it was a moment I was like, can I go to the bathroom? And when I went to the bathroom, it was like a Disney moment. When you look in the mirror, you're like, why would this happen to me? And the next morning, I woke up and I just shaved the rest of the hair that I had. I went through a place of depression, and I got into a place of thinking that I wanted to take my life. It was a day where I experienced like heaven and hell in one, where I had really gotten into so deep into dark emotion, where I'm like, okay, this is the day that I'm gonna take my life. The day I did that, I expressed it to my closest friends and my family. And then I said, I'm gonna go to the hospital and I'm gonna get me some help. Depression is a thing, and I'm glad that I said, I'm dealing with this. Because if I would have kept it inside, I probably would not be here, for a fact. After that therapy is when I start writing Next to Blow and Be Who You Are and War. And entertainment gave me that place of confidence. Entertainment gave me that place of like, this is what I'm supposed to be. This is what I love. And I've been doing this about 4 years now. So 2 years, I was in a wig, and I was doing a poem. The name of the poem was called Entitled Alopecia. And I would start with the wig on. And
I used to be blinded by the wigs, so I had to take them off. Come on. I know that's right.
It was great, that experience, because when I would take it off, I felt like this adrenaline rush, and like I would cry on stage, and it was just like kind of like I'm accepting myself. I was doing videos online, Facebook videos, and then I heard this voice of my grandmother, and she had been telling me for years, like, I want you to start performing with you just being you, with you being bald. It was like the first time I listened versus hearing her. And I listened to her, and I did a video bald, and it went viral.
The world keeps turning. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day.
There was a lot of different comments, mostly positive, but on some sites, because it was on different sites, some sites, it was just like, how could somebody say something like that? They don't know who I am. They don't even know where I come from. They don't know how long it even took for me to get to this point. So I had a show in Kankakee, and I see this little girl playing. Even before I get out of the truck, I see a girl playing and she's bald. I'm like, I wonder if she has alopecia. And I'm like, I hope they come and see this performance. And her mother, Zion's mother, started to cry. And when she started to cry, I'm like, yep, she has alopecia. As soon as she comes to me, she's like, hi. I'm like, hi. Like, I got on my knees and was crying, like the ugly, snotty cry. And it was like the way she looked at me. She looked at me almost as if I was like a life-size Barbie. When I looked at her, I felt like I saw a younger version of me in her. So for me to now embrace who I am and for her to have that, it's just like, oh my gosh, like, how can someone look up to me in that way when I struggled with my truth for so long? And when I had to perform yesterday at the theater production, I was really distraught, and I didn't know how I would get through the performance. Even right when they were playing the music for me to come out, I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. 2 days ago, I sang backup for Lupe Fiasco on the hugest stage that I ever performed on. And then the next day, my grandmother passed. And then I went to go see her body in hospice. And I touched her hand. When I touched her, it was just like, she's not there. But right when I started walking, I saw her face. And it was just like, okay, I can't stop chasing my vision or my dreams. I have to continue, to love through that. And that gave me the energy to keep going. That we all go through things. Everybody does, right? We all know this. But when you feel pain, express it. When you feel joy, express it. When you feel hungry, eat. When you thirsty, drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be true to you, because that's the only way that we can help each other. If Beyonce could do that, if Martin Luther King could do that, and Harriet Tubman could do that, why can't I? Through my truth.
Down.